On a separate sheet of paper, choose the best suited answer to the following questions. Be sure to number your answers. The most important car control to use in handling most skids is A, steering wheel, B, brake, C, the gas pedal. This sign means A, right lane ends ahead, B, left lane must go straight, C, traffic merging into right lane. In this picture, the driver of car 2 should A, move out right after car 1, B, stop at the corner before moving out, C, wait a moment after car 1 moves out and then go. You are approaching an intersection with a yield sign. You should A, come to a full stop and check both ways, B, slow down and check both ways, C, keep a steady speed and check both ways. You are planning to make a left turn. Which lane should you turn into? A, either lane 1 or 2, B, lane 1, C, lane 2. It is necessary to use low beams anytime you are A, on a freeway, B, on a lighted street, C, in a fog. When you look over your shoulder to check traffic, you should do it A, quickly, B, slowly. You are at an intersection. A stopped bus is blocking your line of vision of the cross street. The safest thing to do is A, sound your horn and continue driving. B, edge forward slowly. C, wait until the bus moves. You must dim your headlights if an oncoming car is within A, a half mile, B, a block distance, C, 50 feet. You intend to turn into a driveway just after an intersection. When should you signal? A, before you enter the intersection, B, as you enter the intersection, C, at the driveway. This sign means A, a curve to the right, B, no right turn, C, freeway exit ahead. You come to an intersection and your view to the side is blocked by buildings. You should A, maintain speed and look both ways, B, slow down and look both ways, C, stop, then edge forward slowly until you can see clearly in both directions. You are leaving a freeway. Slow down, A, just before the exit lane, B, just after you move into the exit lane, C, at the end of the exit lane. If you are driving 15 miles per hour slower than the traffic flow, it A, makes an accident less likely to happen, B, makes an accident more likely to happen, C, doesn't change the chances of an accident. Under normal conditions, you need to keep a following distance of A, 1 second, B, 2 seconds, C, 3 seconds. If there is oncoming traffic on your left and a bike rider on your right, you should A, move to the left, B, speed up to pass the bike before the car comes, C, slow down and let the car pass, then pass the bike. To pass another car on a highway, you need a clear distance of about A, 1/3 of a mile, B, 2/3 of a mile, C, a full mile. Car A is at a stop sign. Car B approaches the intersection with his right turn on. It is safe for A to proceed when A, car B starts to turn. B, he sees car B's turn signal. C, car B completes his turn. How many ounces of alcohol does it take to affect your driving? A, 1 ounce in an hour. B, 2 ounces in an hour. C, 3 ounces in an hour. Your car starts pulling to one side when you stop. You should check A, the steering, B, the suspension, C, the brakes. You have to yield to a pedestrian. A, only when the pedestrian is in the crosswalk. B, if only the traffic lights are in the pedestrian's favor. C, always, even if the pedestrian is not obeying traffic controls. A driver is coming to an intersection with two-way traffic. He should check A, left, B, left, right, and left, C, when cars are coming. Which of the following will help you to sober up? A, fresh air, B, coffee, C, time. On this freeway, which lanes should cars use for ordinary driving? A, lanes marked A, B, lanes marked B, C, either A or B. Use your high beam headlights at night. A, as little as possible. B, only on unlighted streets. C, when there are no cars in front of you. A sign like this means A, a sharp curve to the right, B, you must turn right, C, you cannot turn right. In this picture, one driver can see well enough to safely continue moving. Which driver is it? A, driver A, B, driver B, C, driver C. While driving in the city, you should look ahead as far as A, 1 block ahead, B, 1/2 block ahead, C, the car in front of you. You are passing another car. You should sound your horn, A, if the other car is signaling a right turn, B, if the other car is coming up on a car ahead of it, C, if the car is going slowly. The driver should use headlights when it rains or snows. A, to see the road ahead. B, to be seen by others. C, to warn others of bad conditions. This sign means A, divided highway begins. B, a divided highway ends. C, a lane ends ahead. You are driving in a fog. Which of the following is most important for deciding how fast you should drive? A, how far you can see. B, how quickly you can stop. C, the amount of traffic. You are approaching a school bus which is picking up and dropping off children. You must A, stop, then proceed slowly. B, stop until the road is clear of children. C, remain stopped until flashing lights stop flashing. You are on a two-lane road with cars coming the other way. The car behind you is following too closely. You should A, speed up to increase the distance from the car behind. B, apply your brakes to slow down and then resume speed. C, wait until there is a break in traffic and then slow down. In the illustration above, a school bus has stopped on a divided highway. Who must stop? A, car A. B, cars A and B. C, cars A and C. You are on a two-lane road and want to pass. The left lane is clear, but there is a curve ahead. It is safe to pass only if A, the curve is at least 1/3 of a mile away. B, you can complete the pass before you reach the curve. C, the curve is at least a mile away. You are involved in an accident that involves personal injury. You must file a written report with the Department of Motor Vehicles within A, 24 hours, B, 5 days, C, 1 week. With good headlights at 50 miles per hour, the driver can see clearly A, 4 seconds ahead, B, 8 seconds ahead, C, 12 seconds ahead. You are on a two-lane road and want to pass. A car is coming towards you. It is unsafe to pass if A, the oncoming car seems to be standing still. B, the oncoming car seems to be getting closer. C, the oncoming car seems to be going the other way. The best reason for driving more slowly at night than during the day is that A, you cannot see as far ahead. B, you may get sleepy because of less traffic. C, drivers tend to be more careless at night. One vehicle that is required to stop for railroad crossings is A, a cattle truck, B, a dairy truck, C, a school bus. This sign means A, you must go straight. B, you must turn left. C, you may go left or straight. This sign means A, a divided highway begins. B, a lane ends ahead. C. A divided highway ends. The cars in the picture are approaching an intersection. There are no signs or traffic lights. Which car must yield the right of way? A. Car A. B. Car B. C. Neither car. A red arrow on a traffic light means A. You may turn in the direction the arrow is pointing. B. You may not turn in the direction the arrow is pointing. C. You may turn in the direction the arrow is pointing after you come to a stop. What common seeing error do new drivers make? A. Check mirrors too frequently. B. Look too far down the road. C. Look at the road right in front of the car. What is the rule for checking your car mirrors? A. Check several times a minute. B. Check the outside mirror more than the inside mirror. C. Check more often on freeways than in cities. How many seconds ahead should you look when you drive? A. 5 to 10 seconds. B. 10 to 15 seconds. C. 15 to 20 seconds. Which of the following road surfaces freezes first? A. A bridge. B. An intersection. C. A tunnel. Before pulling out to pass a car, you should A. Check the side mirrors. B. Check the side mirrors and look over your shoulder. C. Check the side mirror, rearview mirror, and look over your shoulder. Flares are used to mark a stalled car. Look at this picture and choose the correct position. A. Position A. B. Position B. C. Position C. Which way should the front wheels of a car be turned when parking downhill? A. Straight. B. Toward the curb. C. Away from the curb. You see a truck moving up ahead. Under what condition would it be necessary for you to slow down? A. The truck is on a long gradual curve. B. The truck is starting up a long gradual hill. C. The truck is starting down a long gradual hill. It is very foggy. You should slow down and A. Put your lights on high beam. B. Put your lights on low beam. C. Put your emergency flashers on. When you hear a siren or see an emergency vehicle coming up behind you, you should A. Continue driving. B. Stop where you are. C. Pull over to the right and stop. Passing near an intersection is unsafe because A. The other car blocks your view of the intersection. B. You have to pass through the other driver's blind spot. C. There may be a stop sign at the intersection. You want to drive through an intersection. The light is green, but the intersection is blocked. What should you do? A. Stay out of the intersection until it clears. B. Enter the intersection and wait. C. Turn left and find another route. To stop quickly to avoid a collision, A. Push the brake pedal hard and hold it. B. Push the brake pedal hard in a quick pumping action. C. Push the brake pedal and apply the emergency brake. If the rear end of your car begins to skid toward the right side of the road, you should steer to the right and A. Pump the brakes. B. Apply the brakes lightly. C. Stay off the brakes. If your car's suspension is bad, you can expect A. Tires to wear, B. Play in the steering, C. Squealing brakes. You can help the driver behind you keep a correct following distance by A. Driving at a steady speed, B. Driving 3 to 5 miles per hour faster than the car behind, C. Driving 3 to 5 miles per hour slower than the car behind. To make a right turn off a 4-lane highway, you may turn from A. the lane to the right of the center of the road, B. the lane nearest the curb or edge of the roadway, C. either lane depending on the oncoming traffic. The drivers of car A and B are approaching each other at an intersection. Driver A plans to go straight ahead. Driver B plans to turn left. Who must yield the right of way? A. Driver A, B. Driver B, C. Neither. A sign like this means A. A sharp curve to the left, B. You must turn left, C. You cannot turn left. Adjust your rear view and side mirrors. A. Before you get into the car, B. Before you start driving, C. Whenever you need to use them. You are stopped at a railroad crossing with more than one track. You should cross A. when the train is well down the track, B. as soon as the train has passed, C. when the train is out of sight. The driver of this car has a blind spot in A. Area A, B. Area B, C. Area C. In order to stop at 50 miles per hour, you need about A. 1/4 of a block, B. 1/2 of a block, C. 3/4 of a block. You see a pedestrian is about to walk in front of your car. You should A. Tap the horn lightly, B. Flash the lights, C. Honk horn loudly. You see someone on foot or on a bicycle close to the road. They don't see you. You should A. Stop and proceed slowly, B. Brake sharply, C. Tap horn lightly. You are entering the freeway pictured above. Adjust your speed to heavy traffic when you are at the position of A. Car A, B. Car B, C. Car C. On a rainy and foggy day or night, when you can only see 100 feet ahead, you should not drive faster than A. 20 miles per hour, B. 30 miles per hour, C. 40 miles per hour. The best way to keep your car from hydroplaning is A. Drive at a constant speed. B. Apply brakes firmly. C. Keep your speed down. You should allow extra following distance behind big trucks because A. You need extra space to see the road ahead. B. Other drivers tend to pull behind trucks before they try to pass them. C. If you follow too closely, you will get caught in the truck's slipstream. This road marking means that the car, A, can pass any time. B, can pass when it is safe. C, cannot pass. When you merge on a freeway, you should have a gap of A, 8 seconds, B, 6 seconds, C, 4 seconds. A tire blows out. You should A, stay off the brake. B, apply the brakes firmly. C, pump the brake. The first driving ability affected by alcohol is A, coordination, B, skill, C, judgment. The amount of alcohol in 1 ounce shot of whiskey is the same as that in A, 1 can of beer, B, 2 cans of beer, C, 3 cans of beer. You are parking uphill and there is no curb. How should you place your wheels? A, turn your front wheels towards the street. B, keep your wheels straight ahead. C, turn your front wheels away from the street. The shape of the above sign means A, stop, B, yield right of way, C, slow traffic, keep right. You see a traffic signal with a flashing red light. You should A, slow down and look both ways, B, come to a full stop and go when the way is clear, C, stop and wait until the light turns green. You should allow extra following distance when you are behind A, a station wagon, B, a passenger car, C, a delivery van. At an intersection without traffic controls, the law says A, who has the right of way, B, who must yield the right of way, C, nothing about the right of way. The picture shows a stretch of freeway, which is usually the smoothest lane of traffic to drive in. A, lane A, B, lane B, C, lane C. If you smoke, you should clean the inside of your windows frequently because A, smoke leaves a film on the glass. B, the stale smell can be distracting. C, dust tends to settle on the insides of car windows. If a driver wants to see cars in his blind spots, he should A. check the inside rearview mirror, B. check the outside rearview mirror, C. check over the shoulder. When backing up, you should A. look out the rear window, B. look in the car's inside rearview mirror, C. look out the driver's window. How can you signal the driver behind you that you are planning to slow down in the middle of the block? A. Put on your emergency flashers. B. Put on your turn signals. C. Tap your brake pedal several times. Which of the following can cause problems when you are not moving? A. Bad brakes. B. Bad shock absorbers. C. Bad exhaust system. In this picture, which vehicle is hardest for the others to see? A. Vehicle A. B. Vehicle B. C. Vehicle C. If you have to slow down for a curve, you should do it when you get to the position of A. Vehicle A. B. Vehicle B. C. Vehicle C. When you enter a crowded freeway from an entrance ramp, you should A. slow down on the ramp to wait for a gap, B. stop at the end of the ramp to wait for a gap, C. maintain speed and let other drivers make room for you. At which temperature will an icy road be most slippery? A. Well below freezing. B. Slightly below freezing. C. Just at freezing. You are in the right lane of a freeway. As you come up on an entrance ramp, you can see a car about to enter. The best thing to do is A. change lanes to the left, B. slow down, C. maintain your speed and position. You should allow extra space for A. cars backing out of driveways, B. pulling into driveways, C. cars parked in driveways. It is safe to return to your lane after passing when A. the driver you just passed signals you over, B. you look over your shoulder and see the car is behind you, C. you can see both headlights of the car in the inside mirror. If your car begins to hydroplane, you should A. slow down by letting up on the gas pedal slowly, B. slow down by shifting to the lower gear, C. slow down by pumping the brakes quickly and firmly. You have to go around an object to avoid a collision. Steer hard and A. brake firmly, B. pump the brake, C. stay off the brake. If you have had 3 beers, about how long will it take for all the alcohol to leave your bloodstream? A. 1 hour, B. 2 hours, C. 3 hours. You are going on a 400-mile trip. You should plan a rest stop at least every A. 2 hours, B. 3 hours, C. 4 hours. If your gas pedal sticks, what is the first thing you should do? A. Pull the pedal up with your toe. B. Pull the pedal up with your hand. C. Shift to neutral. You should have your eyes checked every year or so because A. Your vision may change without you knowing it. B. The law requires it. C. The eye strain caused by driving makes vision checks necessary. If the road is slippery, you should keep a following distance that is A. a normal distance from the car ahead, B. closer to the car ahead than normal, C. farther from the car ahead than normal. A green arrow on a traffic light means A. You may turn in the direction the arrow is pointing. B. You may not turn in the direction the arrow is pointing. C. You may turn in the direction the arrow is pointing after you come to a stop. You want to go straight ahead. Which lane would you use? A. The left lane. B. The right lane. C. Either lane. Don't use your windshield wiper fluid on very cold days because A. When the fluid is cold, it can scratch your windshield. B. If your wiper blades are very cold, moisture will crack them. C. The fluid will freeze on the windshield. In the situation as illustrated in the diagram, what is the best thing for car A to do? A. Speed up. B. Slow down. C. Move to left lane. You are entering a freeway. You should check traffic on the freeway by A. Using the inside mirror. B. Using both the inside mirror and the outside mirrors. C. Using the side mirror and looking over your shoulder. You have to turn around after using a driveway. The safest way to do this is A. Pull forward into the driveway. B. Back into the driveway. C. Make a U-turn in the driveway. You are driving on a freeway and see an accident ahead. You should warn the driver behind you by A. Tapping the brake pedal several times, B. Turning on your emergency flashers, C. Waving your hand up and down. You are driving on a rainy day and it's hard for people to see you. You should A. Turn your parking lights on. B. Turn on the high beam headlights. C. Turn on the low beam headlights. The shape of this sign tells you it is a speed limit sign, B. Warning sign, C. School crossing sign. If bad weather makes it hard for you to see, you should A. Speed up to get off the road quickly, B. Increase your following distance, C. Drive in the lane closest to oncoming traffic. The speed limit posted on a road is 55 miles per hour. If it is raining, you should A. Maintain a 55 miles per hour speed, B. Reduce your speed to about 45 miles per hour. C. Reduce your speed to about 30 miles per hour. You are nearing the top of a hill on a two-lane country road. As you approach the top of the hill, you should A. keep a steady speed, B. speed up slightly, C. slow down and be ready to stop. Signs and lane markings that say no passing zone tell you A. that you can't see far enough ahead to pass, B. that there are oncoming cars, C. that oncoming cars may be passing. You plan to turn onto a city street from a stop. You need a gap in traffic of about A. 100 feet, B. 1/4 of a block, C. 2/3 of a block. You have to turn quickly to avoid a collision. You should hold the steering wheel with your hands, A. next to each other on the top, B. across from each other on the side, C. on the top and bottom of the wheel. You are stopped in traffic and see that you are about to be hit from the rear. You should get ready to A. apply the brakes, B. cover your face with hands, C. shift to neutral. On a hot day, when will the road be most slippery? A. just after it starts to rain, B. after it has been raining a few hours, C. after it has stopped raining. Which area is likely to be the most slippery after a rainfall during freezing weather? A. the roadway over a culvert, B. roadways in shadowed areas, C. areas paved with asphalt rather than concrete. If you meet an oncoming car and there is a parked car on your right, you should move A. towards the oncoming car, B. towards the parked car, C. halfway between both cars. Which of the following rules applies to traffic circles? A. cars in the circle must yield to cars entering the circle, B. cars entering the circle must yield to cars in the circle, C. cars leaving the circle must yield to cars in the circle. On this multiple lane street, car 1 is going to pass car 2. Car 1 should use lane A, B, lane C, C either lane. What does a driver with good seeing habits do? A. He looks ahead at the middle of the road. B. He looks directly in front of the car. C. He looks ahead and scans from side to side. If the glare from headlights of an oncoming car blinds you, focus your eyes, A. on the center of the roadway, B. on the right edge of the roadway, C. straight ahead. You are in lane 1 of a 6-lane highway. You want to change to lane 2. You should check A, lane 2, B, lane 3, C, lanes 2 and 3. You should increase your following distance when you are behind A, passenger car, B, station wagon, C, motorcycle. At highway speeds, it is important to look about 1/4 of a mile down the road because A, it gives you time to avoid dangerous situations. B, it takes 1/4 of a mile to stop completely. C. It helps to keep up with traffic. You are planning to turn right at an intersection ahead. You should signal A, 1/2 block from the intersection, B, 1 block from the intersection, C, just before the intersection. This sign means A, 2 lanes ahead, B, two-way traffic ahead, C, divided highway begins. When changing lanes on a freeway, you need a gap in traffic of A, 2 seconds, B, 4 seconds, C, 8 seconds. A flashing yellow light means A, slow down and check both ways, B, come to a full stop and go on when the way is clear, C, stop and wait until the light changes to green. This sign means A, U-turn is permitted, B, U-turn is not permitted, C, left turn is not permitted. You are crossing a city street from a stop. You need a gap in traffic of A, 100 feet, B, 1/2 block, C, 1 block. If you have had too much to drink, you can sober up by A, drinking hot coffee, B, taking a cold shower, C, waiting several hours. When driving on a road covered with packed snow, you should reduce speed by A, 1/2, B, 1/3, C, 3/4. A traffic light with a flashing red signal means A, caution, B, yield, C, stop. People who smoke marijuana and then drive tend to A, lose control of the car, B, be more alert, C, make more mistakes. How many points do you get if you pass a standing school bus? A, 2 points, B, 4 points, C, 5 points. How many points do you get if you go through a red light? A, 2 points, B, 4 points, C, 5 points. What are your chances of surviving a crash if you are wearing seat belts? A, 5 times better, B, 4 times better, C, 3 times better. What are your chances of getting into an accident if you drink and drive? A, 7 times greater, B, 9 times greater, C, 10 times greater. When passing a motorcycle, do you A, give the motorcycle more room, B, treat the motorcycle like any other vehicle, C, Speed up and pass him as quickly as possible. If you refuse to take the blood, urine, breath test, what will happen? A. Lose license for 3 months. B. Lose license for 6 months. C. Lose license for 9 months. When following a car at night, how far away should you turn off your high beams? A. 200 feet. B. 300 feet. C. 400 feet. How far away does an oncoming car have to be before you turn off your high beams? A. 500 feet. B. 400 feet. C. 300 feet. What is the legal limit of intoxication? A. 0.12%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.10%. When is ice most slippery? A. Just at freezing. B. At least 15 minutes after freezing. C. Only if it is raining and freezing at the same time. When does the law say you must turn your headlights on? A. 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise. B. Just at sunset and just at sunrise. C. At 4 a.m. and at 4 p.m. Before transferring ownership of a vehicle, you must A. Just sign your title and it will transfer ownership. B. Pay lien holder to obtain a title. C. Sign bill of sale and it automatically transfers ownership. You must file an accident when A. The total vehicle damages are $1,000 and over. B. The total vehicle damages are $1,000 or there are personal injuries involved. C. The total vehicle damages are $600 or more, or there are personal injuries involved. This completes your license examination.